Hey guys, Darren here with a box review of 1990-91 Score Hockey. This is the bilingual release, and I got two boxes of it. So one box I got here with Wayne Gretzky and Esa on the cover, and then on the top. Then the other one has Rick Tochet and Patrick Roy. And so those are the two boxes I got there. I think there are four. So, or four different players on the front. So at any rate, I got those two. And with this was I had opened one pack of this way back at the time. I don't know how I came across it. I just have one pack's worth of cards that I've had since basically about 1991. So this was my first time actually opening packs of this. The design, so this is an interesting set because with Score, all of their sets prior to 1993 had the whole system of the border colors changed every 110 cards, except for this one, well, except for hockey. So this set, this is the border for every single card in the set, like literally every single card. So even when you go to the special cards, they have that same border, and if the card's horizontal, which so here, like with Patrick Roy for the season leader, it's the same border even though it's rotated. Hockey was the only place where they ever did that. And so in 1990-91 they did it with this border here, and then in 91-92 they used three different borders for their three series. Canadian Series 1, Canadian Series 2, and the US version. All three of those had different border colors. So hockey was always running different from the rest of the sports. And I've never been any semblance of a fan of these cards. The way that they're designed is serviceable, but this is one of the sets that always kind of defined in my mind what a hockey card looked like, or should really be like. And I mean, okay, it's blocky. It never sat well with me, and that's unfortunate. But being a football and basketball card collector didn't really matter. So I was really curious what it would be like to go through an entire box, and I ended up getting two boxes, which worked really well. And first off, let me say I got within 3 cards of a complete set. So these are the 3 cards I'm missing, and they are no-name players, so it doesn't matter who they are. I went ahead and I've already purchased the 3 cards, so that I now have a complete set in hand. It's just I haven't put them here into this set. And then the doubles across the 2 boxes is a little bit more than the same number. So actually the collation was pretty good. I was pretty lucky with how the collation lined up. Now, for the doubles, I got doubles of almost everything, except the first 2 cards here are Wayne Gretzky and Mario Lemieux. These 2 cards I did not get doubles of, but I got doubles of basically everything else. And so to go through the cash out, I got 2 Steve Yzermans, I got 2 Joe Sakics, I got just 1 Patrick Roy double. Whereas with Alexander Maligny, I got 3, 1 Mike Richter, 1 Mike Modano, 1 Rob Brind'Amour. I got 2 Jeremy Roenick's. I got 2 Mark Rex, 1 Ray Bourque. I got 2 Brett Hulls. And then for season leaders, I got 3 Patrick Roys, a Hull, 2 Gretzky's. And then for all rookie team, I got... those were the all-star teams. So then Mike Modano and Rob Brind'Amour, and then it's just going through the same through all of these subsets. So I got 3 Gretzky's, Lemieux, 3 more Gretzky's, 3 Yzermans, 2 more Gretzky's, a Patrick Roy, on and on. You can see it's really well loaded with cards. I got 4 copies of Jaromir Jagr, as well as 1 extra Martin Brodeur. Now this card is, and then 3 Eric Lindros's. Now this card was a really important double for me to get because I actually did, for the video, I went ahead and I bought both the US and the Canadian releases of this in complete set form. The boxes I got were both missing the Martin Brodeurs. So somebody had bought the set, pulled the Brodeur, and then moved the set on to the next person. So I ended up with both sets, both missing that player. I have since purchased one of the two, and it has not arrived yet. And then the other one for the sets, the complete sets, is going to be this one. So at the end of the day, I'm only going to have a free Martin Brodeur here in my set for the binder. But it's unfortunate when you get a complete set and find that somebody pulled one card out, and that happened for both sets, which I did not even buy at the same time. I bought them separately, and yet in both cases the same thing happened. So that was, of all the cards that I'm glad I got a double of, that's the one I actually do. I am glad I got a double of because I literally need it. But that gives you an idea of how loaded this card set is with star players. It was a very, very, very good year for it in a very, 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 very overproduced year. So that's really the big problem with this, is the fact that these cards, for the most part, don't really have value to them. But for ripping boxes and the fun of putting together sets, it works really well. I do wish that the card design was any way better, but it's not. Now another thing I enjoy is the position down here on the card, which is different. So every position has a different color and a different symbol for it, and there are 5 different symbols. And so that's, for me, that's really the fun part about these cards, is the fact that there are these little pieces that are unusual. The logo up in the top corner is a cool approach they did. The opposite corner with the different positions is cool. I like those components to the set. And then the way that the subsets were done is, on the front I don't like it, but on the back I really do like the way that they designed these. This is kind of like almost a nod to what was going to be coming up in 1991. It kind of has that feel to it. So I gotta give them credit for the fact that I think that the card backs are really strong for this set release. But yeah, unfortunately there's not a lot else to talk about, because that's the nature of it. It is a straightforward set, a lot of subsets, no inserts. They never did trivia cards, so no sport flicks for hockey ever. And across 2 boxes, I was able to get basically a complete set, so that was good. But it is definitely one of those rainy afternoon, just kind of sit around and open up packs. Fortunately, this is a time when the back was, there was no gloss on these cards, so they don't stick together, so that's good. They come out well in that regard. And I happen to really like the patterns of how the cards are collated into the pack, into the packs. So that if you are into patterns, you can open these up pack by pack by pack, keep the packs intact, and then see the patterns, and the whole card set kind of comes together in a really cool way. So that's a fun aspect that I've been enjoying with this. But I'm starting to run low on early score sets, so I don't have a lot more of those to explore. But at any rate, I did enjoy doing this, and I'm glad that I finally got the chance to do it, because it was well worth the time. Yeah, I guess that's about it. So thank you very much for watching.